It is Tuesday night, March 31st, and we have a lot of ground to cover. Tomorrow's data center meeting to some bittersweet news for local foodies. I'm Frank, and it's time for the news. First, tonight, I want to set the record straight on tomorrow morning's 10 a.m. commissioners meeting. I've been calling it a zoning change, but technically it's a SALDO amendment. That's the Subdivision and Land Development Ordinance. Why does that technically matter? Well, because the county isn't redrawing the map, they're setting the rules of the road. The amendment creates high standards for any future data centers, including the 1,000-foot setbacks of the property lines, noise limits, and the requirement about the 25% of the power being generated on site via solar. And that's just the start. Now, following tomorrow's official hearing, there's a community-led town hall on Monday, April 6th at 6:30 p.m. at the new Franklin Ruritan Center. That's for the Coalition to Protect Franklin County organization. Now, a staple that's been in this area since 1976. Mrs. Gibble's Candies and Restaurant announced that their final day will be April 26th. If you haven't been there before, for most of us, at least most of us that's been here for a while, you had to have been there at least a couple times because it's just one of those places where everybody's gone. You know, the food was really good. You had a good time. And unfortunately, I guess all good things come to an end. But still got enough time to go get one last meal or get some candy. I'm definitely getting some corn fritters. Haven't had any of those in a while. Also, a quick reminder to the parents. Chambersburg Area School District report cards are live in the portal. You'll want to check these tonight because tomorrow, April 1st, is a 2-hour dismissal for all K through 12 students for conferences and planning. And in some great news for first responders, PA Treasurer Stacy Garrity was in Greencastle and presented a check for over $16,000 to the Rescue Hose Company number 1. This wasn't a tax hike. It wasn't a grant. It was actually unclaimed property the state recovered and returned to the department. It's a good idea to check the state's unclaimed property list and see if you have anything for yourself. Now, in the last 24 hours in emergency incidences, there was a report of an SUV fire on Ragged Edge Road in Guilford Township, where Company 7 found a vehicle fully involved. A pedestrian accident occurred on East, South, and 2nd Street in the borough late yesterday. Report of a person laying on the ground may have been hit by a box truck. Hopefully they're okay. And a land rescue was carried out in Southampton Township near Shippensburg Road. Quincy Township, Otterbein Drive, Parker House, fire alarm, engine 52, ladder 17 on scene. And next, off to sports. Shippensburg Area School District Athletics. Middle school girls volleyball. Final scores. 7th grade, Shippensburg 2, Gettysburg 0. 8th grade, Gettysburg 2, Shippensburg 0. Monday night scores versus Big Spring. JV baseball lost 5-3. Varsity baseball lost 2-1. JV softball won 10-3. Varsity softball lost 6-4. And if you're looking for things to do tonight, Marion Volunteer Fire Company is having their weekly Tuesday bingo. Doors opened at 5 o'clock. Kitchen opens at 5:30 to 6:45 p.m. Games start at 6:45. That's Molly Pitcher Highway South, Chambersburg, PA. All right, thanks for joining us for the news for today, March 31st, 2026. I'm Frank. Have a great evening, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Catch you later.